Now, when I won the presidency of the Teamsters in a national election 2.5 years ago, we started reaching across the aisle. In the past, the Teamsters have endorsed GOP candidates, including Nixon, Reagan, and George H.W. Bush. But over the last 40 years, the Republican Party has really pursued strong relationships with organized labor. There are some in the party who stand in active opposition to labor unions. This too must change. And I want to be clear, at the end of the day, the Teamsters are not interested if you have a D, R, or an I next to your name. We want to know one thing. What are you doing to help American workers?
This essentially is proof that it's not about the political party that supports these labor unions. It's not about the political party. It's about the individuals. And it looks to me here like Donald Trump is for union work. Well, a lot of other people don't think so because of right to work and how Republicans are notorious for converting states into right to work states. But what does right to work actually mean?
Trump had the backbone to open the doors to this Republican convention, and that's unprecedented.
It's defined as a state that has a law prohibiting union security agreements. So in these states, employees in unionized workplaces cannot negotiate employment contracts, which require that all benefiting members contribute to the costs of the representation in negotiation. But that doesn't mean that you cannot unionize in these states. You still can, and people still do. There are countless number of union workers in right-to-work states. The right to work just gives the laborer the freedom to choose whether they want that representation or not. The freedom to choose if they want to pay for that representation or not. What exactly is so bad about that? Isn't this country about freedoms? Freedom of choice? Now, your fellow brothers are going to look down on you if you don't pay your dues. And good luck when the time comes that you will be needing the representation and you'll be scrambling to pay insurmountable amounts of money to represent yourself when you could have just been paying a simple $70 a month for the representation that the union brings to us all.
No other nominee in the race would have invited the Teamsters into this arena. Now, you can have whatever opinion you want, but one thing is clear. President Trump is a candidate who is not afraid of hearing from new, loud, and often critical voices. And I think we all can agree, whether people like him or they don't like him, in light of what happened to him on Saturday, he has proven to be one tough SOB. An agenda and work with a bipartisan coalition ready to accomplish something real for the American worker. And I don't care about getting criticized. It's an honor to be the first Teamster in our 121-year history to address the Republican National Convention. Several months ago, I asked the RNC and the DNC for the opportunity to speak. To be frank, when President Trump invited me to speak at this convention, there was political unrest on the left and on the right. Hard to believe. Anti-union groups demanded the president rescind his invitation. The left called me a traitor. And this is precisely why it's so important for me to be here today. Think about this. Think about this. The Teamsters are doing something correct. If the extremes in both parties think I shouldn't be on this stage.
Watching General President of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, Sean O'Brien, speaking at the RNC, podium given to him by Donald Trump to be able to speak on union labor and all the benefits of it. Sean O'Brien, you hear him right there, specifically stating how the GOB has always been a friend of union labor. You heard it right there from the horse's mouth, you guys. Watching that convention made me proud to be an American. You know, no matter what way you feel about President Trump, the one thing that rings true is that ever since he has made his mark politically in this country, it's been like when you step into murky water and your foot hits the gravelly, dirty bottom, and all of the dirt has no choice but to surface, right? He's disturbed the muck in the water, so to speak. It's rang true, hasn't it? Mr. By the Mile, International Brotherhood of Teamster, Local 63, ABF Freight. No matter what, you guys, the most important thing is that we stay united in these times. No matter what happens, no matter what way the election swings, the people come first. Go for the politicians. Go for the people that support union labor and that support and actually acknowledge the hard times that the people are going through right now, that everything is severely overpriced. And this RNC, this convention that I listened to, sheds light on all of those things, while no other word but to say the other side is constantly stating that everything is okay. It just simply isn't. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.